Okay, I'm back, and it should be working. Hold on, let me open OBS. It should work. It should work. Let's see. Okay. It literally took me because I kept like, okay, let's see if it works. If you guys can hear that, please tell me. um, but it worked. I literally had to go off stream and focus because I kept thinking in the back of my head like, oh my god, these people are just waiting for me to fix it. Okay. Again, hi, welcome to my stream. Happy Thursday. um, we're gonna play something different, which is Half-Life Blue Shift. Apparently this is a 2 to 3 hour game, so I'm hoping to be able to do this tonight, or you know what I mean. Like I'm hoping to do this in like 2 hours. So we're gonna play Half-Life Blue Shift, and if this goes well, we'll play Half-Life Opposing Force, because Blue Shift and Opposing Force are games I've never played. So I want to play them on stream. I'm also like a really big Half-Life fan, so I feel like I should play those here. And if those two go well, then we'll play also. I played them like 2 years ago, but Half-Life 2, and then episode 1 and 2. So yeah. Okay. All right. Let me double check my settings. Half-Life 3 is confirmed in my head because I said so. Okay. Give me 1 second and then wait, Gaston, can you hear this? Whatever. If I feel like I can hear it. Okay. Yeah, I was streaming for like 20 minutes before this one and there was no audio, and I was like trying to figure it out, and I stopped the stream because I felt bad that I kept everybody waiting, and I figured it out and now I'm back. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I was getting really frustrated, but we did it. Whatever. Medium. Okay.
Good morning and welcome to the
It works.
system.
Okay, oh god, thank god.
Is provided for the comfort and convenience of Black Mesa residents and visitors to the Black Mesa Research Facility. The time is 8:42 a.m.
And we're playing as Barney. Yeah? Okay. Also, I don't know anything about Blue Shift. Like nothing. So this is gonna be a very fun experience for me. Oh, wait a minute. Are we? I want subtitles because I'm stupid and I can't understand stuff. Fine, whatever. He's back. I'm back. I'm back. I was saying like it literally took me just to get off the stream and like not feel bad that I was keeping you guys waiting, and then like I found out what happened and then I came back. I didn't notice it was like the other audio or subs on the audio, maybe. Maybe. I feel like the game's a little too loud. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Destination is a high security area beyond Sector C. You will need to board a
Sounds fun to me. Yeah.
at the Central Transit Hub. If you have not yet submitted your identity system,
let's see if we can spot. I want to see if I can find the G-Man.
reach the Central Transit Hub at the Area 9 security checkpoint. Access to the medium security branch of the transit system is for employees of the Black Mesa Research Facility and authorized visitors only, and requires that you wear your security badge at all times.
Alright. Is this where I stop?
Hell if I know. Friends like you. Man. Hey, Calhoun. Looks like we're in for a long day today. Have a good one, Calhoun.
Bye.
This
Beat
tunnel is
Calhoun
now
Barney.
the sea line of the
That's gonna be
transit
cool.
system.
Marcy
This is
calls undecided
the
major.
area of the Black Mesa facility.
Employer Black Mesa
Ensure you
Research
wear your
Facility.
identification badge at all times.
Position security officer. That text is very tiny. Assignment area 3 security. Alright. Level 3, I would assume so. Preservation facility and equipment and materials. Secondary priority welfare and research personnel. Type of game. It's like personal safe low priority personal safety. It's a
Arriving at Area
so this game
3
is
security
kinda
facilities.
like a DLC for a game called Half-Life, which came out like, I don't know, like in 2001 or like in 1998. And I played the remake of Half-Life, which is called Black Mesa. And then I ended up playing all the games. So I did all that, and then I found out that the original Half-Life games have these games, these work like basically as DLCs, but there are first-person shooters with a very weird story. So, what the fuck?
Hold on a minute. The door's not responding to your pass ID. Let me
Yeah.
see if I can get it open on this side.
Oh, I see. I thought you were the G man. But yeah, it's a FPS. All right, bye. Whatever.
Okay, I think I got it. Sorry about that, Calhoun. We've been having problems all over the facility this
I'll get it in a minute.
System crashes, security malfunctions. It's a one.
Oh, I wonder if I can bind the oh my god, like crouch to just or duck. No. Whatever. Okay. I get the gun in a minute, I think. We'll figure it out.
Sorry, Calhoun. I'm on duty. Hey, shouldn't you? Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
I don't know about that. Refreshments. I just want to explore. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry, I heard something in the apartment. We got refreshments. What's over here? I feel like I can't go here yet. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back up. Good morning.
I'm a little busy right now, Calhoun. Calhoun, you know you can't go on duty without your sidearm and uniform.
Oh my god. Area 3 security. Okay. So I was going where I was supposed to go. The future. Success.
Nice of you to show up this morning, Calhoun. Yeah, I know. Problems with the access system. Hope you're ready for a long shift.
Give me my where the fuck do I go? What is this?
I can't access my files. I can't answer my mail. I haven't even been able to get into my office.
I know, sir, I know. We're doing everything we can to get the problem under control. Just give us some time to...
Time? I don't have any more time. If I'm not able to get my report to the administrator in the next hour, then my job will be in serious jeopardy, and I'll make sure that mine is not the only one.
I feel like I have to go here. Yeah. Hello.
Sorry, Calhoun, I'm on duty.
Oh my god, everybody's busy. Oh, Calhoun, I need to find my name. Aha. Oh god, I feel like the sensitivity is a little too much. Aim. 4. Yeah, that's better. I can't do anything. I can't even hold. Okay, I got my stuff. What the fuck was that? Oh. The truth about aliens. Government conspiracies. I like that that's what he, you know, what he reads. Okay. Feel like
Uh-oh, now what? Looks like some people are having problems with the main access lift in Sector G. Why don't you go over there and see what you can do?
me? Okay. Can I get my weapon first? I would assume I'm supposed to go this way. Armory, let's go get my gun first. Oh, look at that. I still gotta get my snack. Okay. He walks very fast.
How's it going?
Going great. Oh my god, I'm so
Here you go,
hungry.
Calhoun.
There we go. Look.
I know you're not on the schedule for a couple more days, but if you want to squeeze in a few shots in the range, there's plenty of room.
Oopsie. Wait. Let me go. Let's practice. I have 14 left. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I can't aim? Okay, whatever. Let's pick this one up too. Okay. Really? I can't aim? Invert mouse for the raw mouse input. Directly access Alright, I guess we can't actually I feel like in the original Half-Life you guys feel like you also not able to aim. In Black Mesa you can aim. So I do feel like I should play the original Half-Life game and see what happens. Because I've only played the remake and I've been told that if I play the original one it will be really cool and super worth it. So even though the first one, I've heard the first one's also like not look at that.
Morning, Gordon.
Oh look! It's Gordon! Is this the same day where like that whole thing happens? Oh, that's so cool! Okay, that's where I was. Okay. Oh, oopsie. Where I was. Look! Oh shit! Is that the girl? It is the girl. I don't know her name. I need to play also that one. There's another game with her, but I don't know what the name of it is. That was pretty cool. I like that we saw like Gordon. Okay. I don't know where to go. Go up. I got my gun, Shigori. I hope this is to your standard. Oh, I gotta reload.
Calhoun. I'm on duty. Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Where the fuck do I go? I feel like I have to go this way, where I originally tried to go to. There's nothing here. Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Have a good one, Calhoun.
Thank you. Why does no one call me Barney? Calhoun sounds weird. I feel like they're trying to say calzone, and they can't. Oh, I can't. Oh, safety. Perfect. Hello.
Shouldn't you be guarding something right now?
I'm gonna. Okay.
Yes. This almost legal.
Hello.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Perhaps.
I'm a little busy right now, Calhoun.
Oh my god, everybody's busy and no one wants to explain to me what's going on. That is.
Be bothered right now.
That's not Eli. OMG. He has a gun. Yeah! I can't aim with it. I have to like just do normal
If you're
shit.
waiting for the tram to Sector G, then you're probably better off walking. I overheard someone say that
Look
all the
at the
trams
Omni
on
movement.
this end of the facility are having.
Wow. 2001 Omni movement. What? Okay. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? Maintenance access? Sure. Let me in. What? Seriously? Have to go here? Okay. Yeah. What do I... Okay, let's go back up. I feel like we missed some stuff. Okay. I got schmooze. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know. I can shoot. I just don't want to waste any ammo because sometimes the enemies in this game are very unforgiving.
Shouldn't you be on duty by now?
Yeah, but I don't know where to go. Also, this game doesn't. I don't have anything quest point related, so I need to figure it out. Let's go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna retrace my steps. Okay. This game is supposed to take 3 hours. It's gonna take me 10. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm a little busy right
Okay.
now, Calhoun.
So I'm gonna come here. I did the loop. The mean scientist. Yes. Going up the stairs. Okay. Here. I can't interact with that. He's busy.
Shouldn't you be on duty by now?
Yeah, but I don't know where to go. I don't know if I have to wait for the tram or what. I feel like I have to. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Wait. Alright, let's go to maintenance access. What the fuck? Oh, oopsie. Oh god. There's gotta be a way where I can like trigger the tram. This is driving me crazy. Okay. Okay, this is the first time we do it.
Don't you have your own job to be doing?
Okay, he was mean to me. We come up here.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Perhaps. All right. Yes, this should help.
Okay.
Excuse me, but I'm rather busy right now.
Oh my god, my gun's glitching the fuck out.
Oh no. Well, do you have any idea what to do next? I couldn't even venture a guess.
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Okay,
Who
that
is
blew up.
responsible for this mess?
Now what do I do? Oh god.
If you're waiting for the tram to Sector G, then you're probably better off walking it. I overheard someone say that all the trams on this end of the facility are having problems.
Okay, so yeah, I have to go another way. Well, like, I would go over there, but I can't, like... Let's see if I can jump that. I don't feel like I can make that. Whee! Okay. Okay, so... I'm gonna go back to where originally we were. Because the trams are stuck, so I'm assuming... Can I... Okay. Let's go back. The trams don't work.
Sorry. Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Okay. Area 3 security.
My God, what are you doing?
Okay. We need to... Alright, let's see. Okay, armory. Jesus. My fucking god. Okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning. We're here. Can I go through here? Oh, this is video surveillance. Okay. Yes, elevator. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Area 3 security, which is where... No. I gotta go through the particle lab. Yeah. Okay. We loaded. I'm going the... If we get the little quick load thing, I know we're going the right way. So we got that. Can I interact with you guys?
Why do you security guards always insist on bothering us?
Because I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. That's why. Okay.
I'm a little busy right now, Calhoun.
Okay. So now we're here. This is where we're supposed to be. The tram's broken. So now I'm gonna go here. Yeah, what the fuck? There's nothing I can go into. There's nothing I can do here. Jesus. You know what? I don't have no shame. We're gonna look this up. Half-Life Blue Shift stuck in tram start of game. I don't care. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's put chapter 1 because there's chapters. Blue ship walk through chapter living quarters. Sure. Okay. Not it. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. Takes me and stuff in the tram. Hmm. This one. Hold on. No audio because I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I have to like walk through it. Okay, it says I need to restart the chapter. Let's go here. Let's go to autosave. Wait, what? Whatever. Let's do this one. Okay, that was an autosave. This, so one of the options says I need to restart the game if this gets weird. Okay, I'm gonna go here. This is gonna open.
If you're waiting for the tram to Sector G, then you're probably better off walking it. I overheard someone say that all the trams on this end of the facility are having problems.
Okay. So it's stuck there now. I'm stuck at the train. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look at this little video and it's gonna tell me where to go. Wait, what? Let's see. Okay, yeah, blue shift. Oh god. Right. Wait, is there an actual... Hold on. Hi! Hi, Songbird. We are fucking troubleshooting something because I think my game glitched out. What is this? Operation excludes Half-Life packs in our Operation Life Half-Life Station Runners and Blue Force unique campaigns. Dude, is this an actual... Oh, this is a wish list. This is the remake. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna... This looks fucking amazing. Okay, whatever. Let me keep looking at this. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to... Like, I'm stuck in like a certain area in this game. And I don't know where to go. I'm looking at it through YouTube. That's why it's paused here. But I don't know. I don't know where to go. Okay, the bathroom, whatever. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is like a video of like a remake, which is weird, but I feel like this is gonna explain very well where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did that. Uh-huh. Okay. I feel like okay. I feel like I have to go back. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going and see if anything happens. Okay. We're back. That blew up. Alrighty. And now we're gonna do here. We're gonna go back. And then I can't go there. I'll go through here. Personnel facilities, maybe? Okay. Okay. This is starting to bug me. I don't know what to do. I think the game got stuck.
These ridiculous ties.
Okay. Video surveillance. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to video surveillance. Oh god, I might actually have to restart this. Okay, there's no one there. Oh, the G-Man could show up, and that would be really cool. Okay. I wonder. Okay, I feel like I. Okay. I feel like I just didn't. I just ignored Armory. I don't need to go there. I feel like I just couldn't open the elevator, like what the area was to the elevator, and I just didn't think about it, or like I didn't try. Alrighty. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, can I not come through? Whatever.
Shouldn't you be on duty by now?
I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I'm trying to do my job and I don't know where to go.
Some donuts and coffee right about
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Okay, that clearly didn't work.
Don't you have more important things to be doing than keeping me from my work?
Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay. So the issue we're having, which I honestly think it's a bug. Half-Life Blue Shift stuck in chapter 2. I'm in chapter 2. It's most likely you grab your gear, best helmet. We already did that. Get the geared up. We already got our gear. We got the gun. Fix Dr. Rosenberg's scripting bug. If the doctor refuses to move, try loading a save from previous chapter. If you're stuck in the crane, we're not even there yet. Fix Dr. Rosenberg. If Dr. Rosenberg refuses to move, try loading a save. Okay, let's look at this. What the fuck? Okay, let's look at a video.
Sorry about that, Calhoun. We've been having problems all over the facility this morning. System crashes, security malfunctions. It's a wonder this whole place hasn't shut down yet.
Okay, okay. This is the video I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Yeah. He gets the gear. He does that. Oh my god, this guy takes forever. He does the training room. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh god.
In the firing range and go down it.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's nothing down below in this pit, but if you do fall down, there's a ladder here that will take you
Okay.
to this level.
Let's see.
Anyways, let's go through the door.
Yeah, I can't get through the door. Oh, oopsie. I was just being stupid. Okay. That never happened. We didn't spend 20 minutes trying to figure that out. Okay. Fuck out of my way. Move. Why is it so dark in here? Oh god, I don't like that. Alrighty. We did it. We didn't spend 20 minutes on it. Yeah. Oh my god, there he is! Holy shit! There he is! Ah! It's always when I'm not paying attention where he shows up. By he, I mean the man of the G. The G-man. Okay. Now, I feel like... Yeah? There we go. He's so fast. My goodness. I don't like that it's quiet. G-man. G-man. Look at that. G-man. If you get rid of the A. There's nowhere to go here. Okay. Sector G-main access lift. Okay. Hello.
Well, it's about time. We don't pay you people to mosey around at your own convenience. Make this thing work so we can get on with this miserable day.
Shut up. I'm trying to do my best, and this is the first... Oh, oopsie. I'm doing my best. This is my first day here. I don't know what's happening. Are you Eli?
It's probably those anomalous materials people again. Always pushing their equipment.
The what?
Dabbling in who knows what. I'd be surprised if there's one good brain among them.
Oh, is this one that's gonna blow up? Is this when the thing blows up in Half-Life? Oh wait, are we in the elevator where... Oh god. Oh god, I gotta get out of here. No! I feel like this is the elevator where... Okay, it's so I don't know why I didn't play this. It's interesting and it's really cool seeing what's happening in the perspective of like of the security guards, of the scientists, of like everybody that's not in that chamber where Gordon is. Because I feel like where Gordon is, it's so lonely and it's such high security clearance on what they're doing that not a lot of people are up there. So you're just seeing very little casualties compared to like the whole facility. Okay, okay, I gotta get out of here. No! Oh, I just no-clipped. I feel like that's part of the game. Duty calls. Okay, new chapter. Oopsie. You know what? I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have fun. Oh, wait. No, can I not change that? Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Oh my god, seriously? Okay. Ooh. No. No, 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 no. Is this working now? Yep. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I forgot about you! Fuck. There's another one. Wait, what? Why am I losing health? What the fuck? Do I gotta leave? Get in here, get in here. Oh yeah, I had to leave. Okay. Hello?
Calhoun, how did you get through the power lock? Well, it doesn't matter. The only other way out of here is through the canal. If you do make it to the surface, don't tell anyone I'm down here. I think they're trying to kill us all. Now get out of here. The canal is where you want to be.
I saw something cool. The canal?
Leave me alone.
I'm
I
trying.
don't want them to hear us. If you want to escape, go through the canal.
Yeah, where the fuck is the canal again? Okay, I feel like I have to go back. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Okay. We have to lock in.
Calhoun, how did you get through the power lock? Well, it doesn't matter. The only other way out of here is through the canal. If you do make it to the surface, don't tell anyone I'm down here. I think they're trying to kill us all. Now get out of here. The canal is where you want to be. Please leave me alone.
Well, I got a interesting notification. Oh, that's not what I was trying to look at. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm reading something kind of. Okay. All right. All right. Let's leave you alone. I feel like I'm going. This is the way I have to go. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's giving Poppy playtime. Yeah, I don't know where to go. I feel like I have to go here, but I have to push that out of the way. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Come here. Let's see. Would I be able to... Do I have to like walk through that? Let's see. Let's risk it. Nope. Okay. 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 Well, let's get the fuck out of here. It kind of gives Poppy playtime. I need to play those. I feel like this will be fun for me. I just did the whole loop. Okay. That's it? Really? Oh god. I don't like this. Okay. We just got back from there. Oh my god. Gabby. why I like horror games. I really do. But if I play a horror game, I have to play a horror game and then stop for like a couple months and then I can play another one. Like I can't play horror games so much in a row because I get super freaked out. Okay, I feel like we have to go back. But yes, I like horror games a lot. Like one of my first streams was Soma and I really liked it, but I got really freaked out over everything. Like the whole concept and idea of it. So I just, you know, I stopped playing. Okay. Okay, I don't know where to go. Oh, okay. I can't go here. Alright, patience is key. Let's go back here again and see what we can find. Okay, this is crazy. What's driving me crazy is that I can't, it keeps clipping. Like wherever I'm looking clips a lot, so I don't know where to, oh, what the fuck is this? I keep not knowing where to go. Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to keep looking at that video because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, let me mute this. Easier. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Also, okay, I was like a video. Yeah, I was about to say I know that it's obviously really cool to figure it out on your own, but like if you're stuck and you're tired and you just want to, yeah, I'm super pro, like I'm gonna look up a guide because I don't know where to go. Oh, I see. Okay, so my head was at the right. I was heading at the right. I had the right mentality on what I was planning on doing, but I just didn't execute it properly. Because I was trying to shoot the barrel, right? Amazing. I was trying to shoot the barrel, and I wasn't able to because I was shooting it through the... this thingy when I needed to be up here. It's because I don't want to rage quit, so I cheat. Yeah, like, and it's not even... I don't think it's cheating. I think it's like, it's called a guide and a walkthrough for a reason. Like, it's for people... Like, people that do that is just to help out, and the people that do shame other people for looking up guides or cheating, or like cheating if it's not like in Valorant or Call of Duty or anything like that, right? Like if you're cheating on that, I think that's crazy. But yeah, the people that, like, if you're playing a story game and someone's like, oh, you looked up a guide so you're cheating, or you're playing on easy so you're cheating, I think it's such a stupid take. Like, let just people play it. Yeah, there it is. Let people play it and have fun with it. I'm very pro whatever that mentality is, because it's just it's also like not fair for people that just look up guides and then try to play it for fun, and then there's people going like, oh yeah, like you looked up a guide so you cheated, so you technically didn't beat the game, or you technically didn't play the game. It's the same people that shame other people for playing games on like easy. Like I play games on easy a lot because it's not, I don't know. Yes, I am an ally. Ow. Oh god. This game is so fucking old. Oh my god. Oh. Is it really? If you want to play it, you can play. I need to get on there. If you wanted to play it, if you want to play it, you can play, I've been repeating the same thing. You can play the remake, which is called, which is Black Mesa, and it's like a more polished version of this game. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Also, this is crazy. Oh my god, I can't get it to the top. I'm trying to figure out my mouse. Oh no. My Steam opened up and now I can't go down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here, I'm gonna show you here. I'm gonna show you this. Yes, capture specific window. Okay, I can't show you that. All right, I'll do this. Can't do that. All right, I can't show you. I was gonna show my Steam, but it doesn't show up. I was gonna show you oopsie. I was gonna show you oh, my game crashed. I was gonna show you fucking Black Mesa. You gonna put multiplayer? Yeah. Yeah, this game crashes over fucking nothing, as I've seen. There's nothing you can do to make me turn away from Valorant. Oh! I don't expect you to, honestly. If you like Valorant, then that's what you like and what you play. It's like me with Cyberpunk or like story games. Like there's nothing that could turn me away from like playing a game like that, so it's fine. But since these are like shooters, you might like them. Oh my fucking god! That's enough! That's enough! That's enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to heal very, very soon. That's broken, clearly. A south tunnel here. Black Mesa Research Facility. I'm scared. Oh, hello! You fucking dogs. Oh my god, I don't like how fast he's walking. Wait. What? Okay. Let's go back and think about this. So I mess with those thingies. I'm assuming that I can do this. No. Okay. Alright, they're both going the same way. Hmm. This one's good. Okay. Hmm. I would have to. Also, oh my god, Barney walks really fast. It makes me dizzy. All right, retracing steps. Tracing steps. We got back from. Oh, is it because maybe? It's maybe that because of the tension of the wires. Let's see. Hmm. Oh god. Wait. Yeah, I have to be here. I have to figure this out. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. No shame. Okay. Ah. Yeah, what the fuck? Do I have to go like this? It's moving ever so slightly and it's driving me crazy. God, sometimes these games make me really think I'm stupid. Let's see. Mmm. Wait, so... Okay. Okay, I can't do it that way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Barney, it's not even like the mouse sensitivity, it's just he moves so fast, which makes me, it's making me so dizzy. Okay. Maybe I can do it like that. Also, he like, oh my god, you fucking slip everywhere. Oh my god, fuck off. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. This is driving me crazy. Let's see. Oh my god, Jesus. Dude. Let's see if I can get on this thing. Oh god. Oh my 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 god. Saving it because I don't want to like, god. Okay. All right. This game is driving me crazy. Okay. Dude, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. What happens if I, let's see. Oh! Look at what happens if I just tap D. He slides so much. Ugh. What the fuck? Oh my god, I wasn't even thinking at that one. Okay. And I pushed the barrel further. Ah, this game's gonna take me so long. Okay, okay. Ah! Oh, dude, I am about to die. Where are you? Where are you? That's enough. That's enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I go? Oh my god, where do I go? Where do I go? Okay, never mind. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, okay. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Oh god, this is bad. I need a gun. I need a gun. Okay. What did that do? Oh, I see. It could be that. Dude, he moves so fast. It actually drives me insane. This is gonna work? Woohoo! Oh, thank God. Alright, we have to wait for the tram. It's here! Wait, do I have to go back? Yeah, I gotta go back. Okay. I have 27 health. Okay. Okay. Stop moving! Oh my god. Oh my god. I keep dying. Just a little bit. Huh? Yeah. I just got food. What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to get through here? Let's see. Okay. With 17 health. We have the same amount of health that we had last time. Oh my god. Yeah, we got from McDonald's. This game is pissing me off so much. Okay. Try not to die. Also, I don't know why it's default shooting it. What if I jump? Okay. Huh? I feel like I'm... Oh god, there are enemies here. That's right. That's right. Oh my god. Ah! I'm sorry to whoever had to hear me. I have 7 health. I have 7 health. Yeah. Where the fuck is that thing I have to go to? Okay. I clearly I'm feeling it. Almost fell off my walking path. Oh, really? I'm sorry. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh. As you can see, I'm having an incredible time. Yeah, okay, we did that. And then me jumping was the strat. Okay. Oh my god, dude! Barney! Dude, oh my god. I'm trying to get him to get attached to that ladder. What if I just look straight down? It's driving me crazy! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna do it here because I'm getting tired of... Okay. What if I just do this? We did it. We did it. I gotta be very careful because I am only with... Uh-huh. Is that... Oh. What did that do? Oh god, this is... The gameplay here is rough. Not... We have to do that all over again. Okay, wonderful. Dude, oh my god, I'm gonna actually... I'm so close to just rage quitting. Okay. We're gonna go here. Oh, let's do this first. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get the shotgun. Cool. We're gonna save because I don't want to keep fucking dying over and over again. We're going up. Aha! Of course. Of course. How do I get there? Hold on. I need to go back all the way over again. Okay. Okay. We go back. Hopefully, right? We go back, and hopefully we'll be able to shoot these Voltigons a little bit better. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Oh, hi, Gamer Tech. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, dude, this game's driving me crazy. Hi, Quirky. Welcome to my stream. For the first time, welcome, welcome. I've been dying so much. Also, no fighting, please. No fighting. Incoming GT room while you can. Oh god, okay. E. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? This is gonna go so bad. Okay. Ah! No! Oh my god! What was Yakuza so insane? Oh, I gotta play those games. I've never played them. They look very fun, and they look like something I would enjoy. Yeah, I've been dying over and over again. It's driving me crazy. Oh, so this is a no quirky zone. It is a quirky zone. I never said it wasn't. What? We got bitten by a crawfish quirky. Yeah. Also, it's called a Vortigon. I wouldn't necessarily call Half-Life spooky, but it's definitely, it's very tense. I'll say that. But I don't think this isn't that scary. I promise. I personally don't find it scary at all, but I understand. Yeah, it's definitely super creepy, but it's not something that like will scare you really bad. Okay, come on. Crawdads are big. Yeah, oh my god, dude. I've been struggling. I've been stuck in this chapter for a while. Okay. I don't even... Fuck you. That's right, there's 3 of you, I think. Okay. Ah! I wonder... I'm gonna double check in here. I wonder... Yeah, no. We have to go back. Okay. I need to find health, like, instantly. Because I can't, Yeah? Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's go back. This is very interesting. A very humbling experience so far. I can hear... I was looking for my controller. Becoming Barney has been the most stressful and hardest thing ever. Also, Black Mesa was easier than this, I think. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Bye, Quirky. Also, I'm happy you have tomorrow off. JT for me, I will try my best. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Oh boy, I can't get in there. Yeah, night Quirky. Where the fuck do I go? Oh my goodness. I doubt I have to go back here, but let's see. Oh yeah, no, I can't because of the elevator. The elevator's broken. Okay, I feel like I'm also part of why I think I'm stuck is because I'm very sleepy. So I'm trying to concentrate, but I can't. Oh, holy shit. But I can't. With 3 health. Let's see what we can do with 3 health. I was so confident like an hour ago saying that I was going to be able to do this in 3 hours. It's been like an hour and 20 and an hour and a half and I still don't know how to figure some of this stuff out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that leads to nothing. Okay. What happens if I swim? Whatever. Oh my god. What the fuck would I have to do here? Okay, you know what? I don't mind dying here because I don't know what's happening. I am gonna get destroyed in this thing. Oh, no, 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 I'm not. Stop doing that. I just wasted so many bullets. Oh. Oh. Wait, if I need to swim, if the water doesn't affect me, I can just do this. Complicating my life over nothing. Okay, oh. Maybe? So the reason I didn't get on I was very hesitant to get on the water is because, in Black Mesa, the water has so much radiation on it, it gives you damage. So I obviously following this story. So I assumed I couldn't get in the water here, but Barney is a very normal guy who we haven't seen. Oh god. Okay. Where the fuck am I? What am I don't feel like I'm supposed to even be here. Hello. Alright, let's go here. Oh my god, I can't see. Flow control! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Perfect. Oxygen is overrated. Yeah, I would agree. Also, I have aim assist on because I'm here to have fun. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh god. Okay, now we know what's gonna happen, so Oh. Oh my god, you. It's fine. I love video games. Video games are cool. They teach me how to be patient and just never give up and work harder. Especially when a game feels very unforgiving. Okay. You know what? We learn by trying. It's all good. It's all good. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, if I'm able to beat this pot, I think it's a very great place to stop. 1, 2. Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm gonna reload, hold on. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna save after we do the flow thing. I'm gonna save and then let's see what happens if I can beat this section, you know. Oh, oopsie. Okay. We're gonna get the bullet casing and now we're gonna reload. I'm gonna save because it's important. Important. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, you know what? It's a good thing I saved here. What the fuck? Yeah, what do I do now? Oh, I see. Oh my god, no! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh, here we go. Oh, what the fuck? This one here. We did it! Electrocution is usually bad for your health. Yes. Oh god. Yeah, well, okay, well, he has like the fucking suit, right? So, oh my god. Okay. Oh god, I love this weapon. No, 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 no! Okay. Fuck off! Oh my god! Okay, you know what? One more time. One more time. Let's try one more time. Where's the dog? The dog dead? Where's the dog? We did it! Generator control? You know what? This is an... Stop it! Stop it! That's enough. Anyway, we made it to like a decent part, I think. I was so confident that this would not take me that long, but it did. You know what? That happened. Yeah. I think this is a good place to stop because then, you know, it's a quick game, so hopefully we'll be able to finish this. If I stream tomorrow, we'll finish it tomorrow and then get a little bit of Cyberpunk and then, you know, and then we do posting fulls and stuff like that. And play all the other Half-Life stuff with Cyberpunk like mixed into it. But let me say one more time. Yeah, but I think this was fun. 349. Okay. Cool. Yes, I would like to quit. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody, and watching me stream, and also to the people that watched my first initial stream like 30 minutes before I did this one, where I was just troubleshooting for a very, very long time. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my quick Thursday stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.